But how was your week, friend, other than
Uh,
writer's room?
Honestly, it was
Calm,
good. What
collected?
did I? It was calm and collected. I've been watching a lot of. I watched all of Beef season 2. Really liked.
Oh,
Big Mistakes on Netflix with Dan Levy. I fully recommend.
okay.
Really good. I also binged that. What else did I? There was another thing that came out that I feel. Well, I'm watching Euphoria, just because. I'm not gonna lie. I'm
Oh,
like,
I have a story for you later.
okay, I can't wait to hear it. But yeah, I feel like I don't know with what. No, with I have all the time. Or me being like, I don't have time. But it's just it impresses me how much viewing happened. Like that's how I know that I'm doing
But
nothing.
that's good. You're like more on top of it than everybody else.
But
I really struggle with getting on top of it.
but it's no, because it's also not meant to be like we work in the industry, but it's also meant to be just be enjoyable. You don't need to be on top of it.
Oh, you're so right.
We don't need to be a part of every conversation. Not everybody needs to be a part of every cultural conversation. Let's talk about that.
Oh, wait a second.
Except me, I want to be a part of all of them.
I just noticed, not to change the subject, I have paint on my arm.
Oh
I'm
my!
an
I feel like that's
artist.
a great segue.
I was scratching and I'm like,
You are an artist. So friend, why do you have paint on you? You want to share with the group?
arms because this week's episode is called, drumroll please,
Not everybody needs to be an artist. Okay, so we should start with how do you define an artist? How do you define it
Ooh.
before?
Honestly, I just think an artist is anybody who creates.
Okay, same.
But also like there's also certain creations. Like you cannot
Right.
count like putting chicken nuggets in like the air fryer as like a
Right.
culinary creation.
No, you can't.
Like,
can't.
you know,
Yeah.
you need to create something.
Something. I agree.
What do you think?
Yeah, I agree, and I feel like it has to be like something that's like serving not an emotion, but you know what I mean, like because I feel like to be an artist is to be human, like right, it's
Yeah,
how you're
yes.
connected to like feelings, and they're producing something in you. So chicken nuggets, like sure, it'll give you happiness.
They
maybe
do produce
they
joy,
do produce like food,
especially in the dinosaur
true.
shapes.
I'm trying to think. I'm like, you could say Michelin like chefs are artists in their own right when
They
do like
are.
like ratatouille-esque.
Have you seen the plating?
Yeah. You're right.
That's
You're right.
like
So it's supposed to be
art.
like, no, they are artists. I agree.
I think chefs count as artists.
I think they count too.
I think
Yeah.
chefs count.
I think chefs count.
Architects.
Your DJ cousin on SoundCloud. I'm gonna be so honest.
Opening it up at a local sports bar? Probably not.
Probably not, but I see the intention.
But then I feel bad because
I
like I
know.
can't really shit on the small town DJ.
No, you can't.
Because
you can't.
they're just starting. And
They're
what
just
if they are like the next big thing and they're just stuck at Isla Canaria?
Yeah. No, I agree. I don't think it's where they're at. It's kind of the like. No, you're right. You can't.
Maybe I'll put a little bit more respect on novice DJ's name.
Novice DJ?
Like a novice.
Oh, a novice.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, I agree. I agree with you. I was gonna go. I was ready to shit on them, but you're right. We all got to start somewhere. I mean, I stand by the fact that if you do something, you can consider yourself like the title of that thing.
Yeah.
Genuinely. Of course, it doesn't mean that you can compare yourself to somebody. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna say like, yes, I write, and so I'm a writer. Therefore, me and Joan Didion are the same. Absolutely not. But it doesn't take away. Like, I shouldn't just because,
Yeah, like me, who I like to color and I like to paint and that sort of stuff. Like, I am in no way saying I'm on the level of Dave.
Exactly, it's a level thing.
But like, I paint.
But like, we dabble in the same things.
I can't say we're the best podcasters in the world,
but we are podcasters,
right? We've got an assistant, we've got a tripod,
exactly.
We've got little
LED
mics.
No, it's the effort's been put forward. No, I agree.
We are the novice DJ.
Absolutely. So, we are the novice DJ. Everybody's a novice DJ at some point in their life. No, and you gotta. That is the point.
Everybody's playing at the local sports bar.
Exactly. No, and that is the thing with being an artist. I would say that it's like I think the label has a lot of weight, and that's why you're always kind of afraid to make the start because there will be people like us on the other end being like, "You're on SoundCloud."
Ha ha.
Exactly. Everybody will be ready.
So terrible. Because I will make fun of. Oh, should I say that?
It depends. That's the thing. I feel like I don't know. No, who do you make fun of?
I love a cringe.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I love to cringe. Like
you like to cringe.
I love it. Like there's nothing
it's
like
a horrible
cringe talk for me.
What do you mean
Are you on
cringe?
Cringe Talk?
No.
Oh,
What's on there? I'm
if you're
scared.
on Cringe Talk, let me know. It's just like pobrecito, like
Leave it there.
like pobrecito. It's just
Who
like
is on
people
there?
on like TikTok. They're normal everyday people, but like they're trying to make it with like some sort of skill, but that skill is not theirs.
Okay.
Like,
Can we get an example? I
like
need to
por
visualize this.
ejemplo, my name is, I don't know, Mary, and I want to be a singer.
Okay. Oh.
But I'm actually really tone deaf, and my camera quality is horrible, and I have a really weird outfit on.
And who's putting these videos together? Mary herself?
Mary's like doing the singing.
And she's putting the hashtag cringe? Or somebody's
No.
doing it for her?
She just, yeah, somebody like makes a compilation, she's in it.
Oh my god.
Or like your For
I mean,
You
we
page
could
just
technically say
throws
those
her.
are artists in and of themselves, the people making these edit
Oh.
videos.
Well, yeah, because then they gain a following because people just like to enjoy it. This is
These-
horrible. People follow them just to make fun of them, which is so sad. But then you rack up like 2 million followers like that.
Oh my god.
Is that what people do with us? Are they just?
Imagine
Are you
they're
guys
like
just
on the
laughing at
dark
us?
web. It's just like episodes of like these two bitches again. Oh,
Maybe
that's
that is art in its
horrible.
own. It's horrible.
I will
I
say,
do love it.
I love to separate people into two categories and tell everybody there's only two types of people in the world.
Horrible
I say
and
with
good.
consent. But yes,
Me, simple.
as God would say, yes. But no, but I feel like there is like haters and fangirls, and I don't think it doesn't mean that like if your immediate reaction to is like to criticize that you're a bad person. But I think there's people that intuitively, when they see somebody do something, they will either have like the thought of like, oh my god, or oh, like it's sweet that they're trying.
Okay.
You're either a fan or a hater.
But can you be both? Because
Yeah,
my
I think it varies.
My immediate reaction is always to make fun.
Okay, and it doesn't make you that person
because I'm insecure, and I'll say it.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Which is like a terrible flaw, but like all the time, like if there's something really cringy, I'm like, oh my god, this is horrible, haha. And then my brain immediately clicks. I'm like, ay, pero pobrecito, they're just doing their best.
But see, you click in.
Yeah, I click in.
Your moral compass says,
yeah, it's like she's south, but then like it goes north really fast.
See, no, then you're fine. You can't be put into the two categories. You've just broken my rule, actually.
Oh.
But what was I gonna say? This might be a hot take, but also like some cringe videos, it's like objectively, it's just bad. Like it's not. It's not like
and that's
I'm
the
insecure
whole
because some people will be out here being like, people will be cringing at you because they don't have the bravery, and it's like it's not about bravery,
Well,
babe.
I remember
I just don't want to do that.
there's this one creator, that I think is just like singing videos or acting videos. I forgot. But people used to make fun of her because she is like super tone deaf, and then she like goes in a video and she's actually deaf.
No.
Andrea. She's actually deaf, pobrecita. Like she literally can't hear. Well, I don't think she's completely deaf.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
what I was gonna say. I was like,
it's a spectrum. We have to like
because I feel
ask
like a
her.
part of singing, and this is my thing with as someone who like grew up singing,
and
I thought I was gonna be a singer. I can hear myself when I go flat.
Yes,
like, it's
I
like
can too. But my
do
mom,
tone
for
deaf
example,
people not like
they
do they hear themselves being like good?
I think
Like what does that sound like?
Well, we can call my mom and ask.
No, Jim, literally. No, because I've always wondered, because I do when I see videos like that, I think it's totally fair if you're aware and you're just like, I don't give a fuck. But what if it is a thing of like you just can't, like what you hear, it is not what everybody else is hearing.
No, I think that's how it works. Or I also
That's terrible.
The only way I can think of it is that in middle school, I got put into band.
Iconic.
And
band.
she like tested us based on musical knowledge if you could hear the sharps or the flats.
Oh.
But so she would call each person one by one. She had like one of those electric keyboards, stick headphones in, and then she would play one note and she'd go, okay, for the next one, tell me if I'm like natural, like the natural progression of it, sharp or flat. So I think either people that have a good ear or just a trained ear can tell those differences, but then some people literally can't.
Damn.
Like to them, it's just a no. Like it doesn't sound off.
Oh my god.
So like, and I think some people also like, I don't know, you're singing happy birthday to you. They can't literally like hit that note. They go like, heh, happy
Right,
birthday.
exactly. Yeah. No, same. My range does not go down that
Yeah,
deep.
like it's just weird. But
it's fine
that's
because
what
we're not
that's why.
performing.
And I'm always performing. You
Free
never
when you
know
sing
who's in the
happy
audience.
birthday?
You never know who's in the audience right there and about to
That's a
scout me.
good point. I never thought about that. Gotta Marilyn Monroe the
I was
hell out of that
prepared to be
birthday.
a celebrity. This is a deep pool.
No, please go.
I was prepared to be a famous YouTuber in middle school or high school. Like I was really putting in the work.
Okay.
I had my stage name.
Okay.
Stage name?
Oh.
I had a stage
Oh my
name.
god.
I had my like fan signature.
You were full on.
I was like
Ready.
I was visualizing. Like
You were
I was
manifesting.
manifesting. I was visualizing. And like, do you know that creator that does the fake concerts? And this is really a deep pool, everybody. I'm really exposing myself really, really bad. Like,
Like it sounds familiar, but I'm trying to see.
like it's this creator that does like fake concerts in his room. And
Yes,
he's
yes,
like,
yes.
it's 3 a.m. and
Uh-huh.
like I'm opening my tour.
Yeah.
Like every night, I looked forward
You
to
would
when
do
it was
that?
bedtime. I would lock my door, headphones in. No, sorry, deeper pool. Headphones with the cords.
Iconic.
But I would put it in my back pocket and
Yeah,
loop
so
from the
it's like-
back. Like I had my
Oh,
inner ears.
No, but that was the best. Yeah.
And I was like,
I've done that.
full,
And you pull it out.
full choreo.
Okay.
Full, like I had backup. I was maladaptive daydreaming. Let's be honest. I was trying to escape my reality and like learn something better for myself. I had backup dancers. I had a catwalk. I had
the full thing.
I've gone on a worldwide tour.
Oh my God, I
I've been
love
stopped at the
that.
airport. I've said hi to fans at the airport. I've gotten in paparazzi snapped public arguments with my boyfriend Callum Hood.
Oh my god. You know Callum Hood's a fan of the pod.
I know he loves this podcast.
That's crazy.
No, yeah, super maladaptive daydreaming. Like,
But also, you just reminded me of something. Can we talk about the fact that anytime, if you're an artist, come at me. I don't give a shit. I know you guys are being performative when you take it off. No. It's a part of the show. You love being like, I know music. Like, I feel like every time you see, they're pretending that they can't, like, connect to the music. Because it looks cool to be like, you know what? I'm going to do this acoustic. And they take it off, and it's just hanging here. I know you think you look cool. I know it's not really because there's a malfunction and you can't hear yourself saying. Come at me.
that's
not what I said.
really like
I genuinely
controversial
believe that.
opinion, really?
I genuinely believe that. That they're just kind of like, they're trying to prove like it's an ability. Like that what they're doing up there, you know what I mean? That it's like, it's not just me singing my voice. It's like, no. Like I'm working hard for that money.
Yeah.
And then they say, you know what? I'm
me
like
hear the
regular girl.
fans.
Yeah, exactly. That they're kind of like, you know what? Let's strip it down, guys. Pull out an acoustic, unplug.
Oh my God. Can I actually, and I might anger some people and that's fine. I think it is so attention seeking when the artists like make everybody be quiet in the stadium.
Like, shh.
They're like, shh. And everybody has to be quiet and they have to be like, it's just them singing, no instrument. And everybody's like, or like one person goes, and everybody in the crowd, shut the fuck up.
I so agree with you.
I think it's so performative. Bitch, you're at a concert.
No,
I don't want to hear you go.
And can I do you one better when they're kind of making you do free fucking work? They're like, and now this side goes to. I didn't pay $200 fucking dollars for you to be telling me to be your snare drum. Like, use your fucking drummer, who you probably underpay. Haven't you seen them? They're like, and this side goes, and now we're all like in this orchestra mesh of music? No.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Thank you.
So actually, this episode is us coming from musicians. Give it up.
Give it up and let me have my moment.
Haven't you? Sometimes I do wonder, do you know when there's like artists that for just like a couple songs they'll grab a guitar? I have another hot take that I'm like, they do not
don't know how to play it.
They don't know how to play it.
They don't know how to play
They
the
don't
guitar.
plug them in. It's just so we think, again, that they have some skill
you ever
outside
like
of
One
being a
Direction?
performer. Yes.
Like when Niall used to walk around the stage with that guitar, I'm
You're
like,
like,
you're
he's
not
not playing.
doing anything. Like,
You're so
and I know
right.
you weren't.
You're so right. But for him, at least, we can give him credit now that in his solo career, I have seen him.
No, he does
just
play
him.
the guitar.
Yes, but there's some artists nowadays, and I'm like, baby, I know you don't know your C chord from your D chord because none
Give
of
me
us.
the music theory. Pull out Suzuki book number 1.
Suzuki. I also had that for the piano. Orchestra children, guys.
Yeah. Well,
Oh
I
my
guess we've
God.
defined an artist.
I think so too.
Yeah.
But essentially, I will say for this task, we chose a specific kind of.
Yes.
Right. I chose to paint, and the reason for that is genuinely because, as relaxing as it is, it's one of those art forms that I've never, because as I've established before, when I was little, I was a singer, and then I played the piano, and I was very musically inclined. Acting was a thing too. Writing has always been a thing. So I think when or somebody got the idea in my head that if you're good at a couple of them, you're just bound to be good at all kind of art forms because you're just
Cool.
that inclined. I am so, like, visually challenged, and, like, I can't draw for my
Really?
life. During COVID, I was like, this is my time to try. I was focused on other things throughout my life. I'm gonna try to be an artiste. I'm gonna try to paint. Holy God!
really that bad?
No, it is so. I can't wait to show you what I like tried to do. You're gonna laugh. I tried to do a Highland cow. No, bestie. She looked kooky. Her eyes went the other way. It was so. You're gonna see a picture. It was so bad. But anyway, so for this week, I tried to be like Michelangelo. No, Michelangelo. Like a Monet type, like a painter.
Okay.
That's what I went
well,
for.
they're both painters, just different.
Oh, yeah. Did he also paint? Wasn't he just a sculptor?
Oh.
I don't know. That's a.
Oh. I don't know.
Who
Who did the Trevi Fountain?
Oh, probably him then.
I thought it. Oh, Jeff.
Sorry to the Italians.
Sorry
I don't
to the
know.
Italians. Oh, now you have to pay for the Trevi. I've never. Somebody who has never been.
And I saw that Katy Perry. People are going crazy. She just dipped her credit card. People were like, she dumped her credit card. No. She dipped it. She swiped it like you do at Starbucks. Leave her alone.
Dipping?
Because she didn't have coins on her. So she said, let me dip my credit card and that's my luck. But people were
She might hack the system. That's really smart.
So
I would do that. Let me put that on the list. Anyways,
continue.
What did I do? Oh, I had 2 tasks, mainly because Andrea said, you need to do this one. And I said,
because she's been wanting to do it for a while and it's such a great idea.
So let me emphasize. I tried to write an essay based on an idea I've had for a while. So that was my
Has a great title.
number one artistic thought. And then number one artistic attempt.
Mm-hmm.
And then my second artistic attempt was painting.
Mm-hmm.
And I did that solely for the reason when I was growing up, from ages, I want to say maybe 7 or 8 to maybe about 12.
Mm-hmm.
I was in art classes and they were painting classes. And I did every size easel, I think my mom might still have it, or maybe she doesn't, if I'm honest. We might have thrown it out. But I did a painting, genuinely.
These are hers, by the way.
Yes, but they're not. I did.
Not for sale, but.
Not for sale. From here to the top of there. So, basically a door frame almost in height.
What was
and
it?
It was a beautiful landscape with a bridge and a river that flowed down. And no animals, no people, but it was just the scape.
Just
it was
nature.
In a forest.
How beautiful.
And I was 10.
She was a prodigy. And they kept her from the world. And that's why art is dying, according to Timothy Chalamet.
Because I left.
But you know what I had? This is a really deep cut, but I'm wondering if they had that here. My mom had me in foamy classes. You know that paper that's foam? And you can create things out of it?
I don't think the USDA has let us have that.
I need to show you that afterwards. It was called foamy classes because it's kind of foamy material paper, and you could create 3D things. I'm going to show you after this.
No idea.
Anyways,
not felt.
No, it's like paper, but it's as if it's foam paper.
Interesting. You have to show me.
I have to show you.
I have no idea what that is.
It was iconic. That hot glue gun in me. Tight. I thought I was really good at it.
Hi, Andrea.
I think it was just my instructor, really, but
no, I don't.
I have to show you. Okay.
But yeah, and I used to love it, and I did it for years, and I still have one of my paintings, and my mom has
painting reveal
one of them. I'll just put it here. It's a picture of ballet slippers. You've ever seen it?
I don't think so.
I'll bring it later. But it's a picture of ballet slippers, and it's my favorite one I ever did. I think my aunt has one. I did her a horse.
Yeah.
But But yeah.
And I'm curious, when you were that young, did you feel like you were good at it, or you did it because it was relaxing? Or like, what was it about? Like, I know you were in
Ooh.
classes, so probably you were forced to continue to go. But for you, what was the win in it, you know?
If I remember, I actually was really relaxed because it was a big studio. Like, I'm trying to give you an idea of the space. Think of a big studio that was in an L shape.
Okay.
Or no, more like a U.
Okay.
So
it's all about the you.
It's all about the U.
Continue.
And we love the U in this house.
Is the U Miami?
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyways, so it was like a big U.
Yeah.
So a line of 2 rows of easels on this side, a line of 2 rows on easels on the other pasillo. And then this was like a big table / area where they had binders and binders and binders full of pictures you could paint.
Oh my god.
So like it was separated by like fruits, still life, landscapes, portraits, florals, whatever you could think of, they had it. And so you would like, when it was time to pull something new, you would grab a binder, look through it for your photo.
For inspiration. Wait, like
but it was expensive as hell, yeah, inspiration. Because then your parents had to buy the easels, and the paints were, of course, sold individually.
Oh my god.
So then you would grab charcoal, paint on your canvas, like basically like an outline of your photo. And then after you did that, then like you'd be ready to paint. And there were certain parts, like if you couldn't figure out how to do a part, the instructor would come up to you and be like, you're gonna go here, add light over here. Like it was really cool. And it was really like, I think I loved it because it was really relaxing. It was Fridays after school. So it was like an hour or two on Fridays after school. And then like it was really calming because it was just like kids painting of all ages. They had classical, like playing through the speakers. And like the instructor would just like walk through. I'm like, oh, what do you need? Or like, add some dimension here. You're gonna grab. They tell you what color to use, or what colors to mix.
Right.
Because if you couldn't figure out how to do, like we're kids, like they'd tell you how to mix it. And at the same time, like if we've learned anything from this podcast, I love attention. So what would happen when I brought like an amazing painting home? My abuela would be like, "Ay, qué belleza! Oh my god!" Like I was an artist.
But that's what I was gonna say. I think that's also one of the reasons that my journey with artistry is I've always just followed what I've been good at. Right? So it's like if I'm told like, oh, you're a good singer, I was like, okay, period, let's be a singer. They're like, oh, you're such a good actor. Like this. Painting was one of those things that even when I was little, nothing. Like just dead air. Like I never received any compliments because it was bad. Like it was bad. Like I just wasn't naturally inclined. But so now as an older adult, for example, my best friend, she's an amazing painter. And so one of her like jobs is she hosts painting classes like Peyton and Sips.
Oh, that's so cool.
And so I went to one. Shout out to my girl. I love her. She has so much patience with me. This is my friend that I consistently mention. I travel with. So much patience with me. And so we're in this group and you can visit. It's never relaxing for me because I can't try something and not be perfect at it.
Oh, well, yeah.
From the very beginning. Like I will go insane. And so I'm in this class where I'm supposed to just be learning and I'm being a total fucking bitch because my friend comes around and she's like, that was so good, but like maybe now let's blend it a little bit or something. And I'm like looking at people over me and we're just doing a landscape, mind you. It's like shadows for the mountains or whatever. And I can't relax because I'm so focused on the fact that it's like, why am I bad at painting? Like, why am I not?
Andrea.
I can't relax and I look at the stuff and it's so hard for me. And I think a huge part of it is like, I'm already going into it like it needs to be perfect. And so I can't enjoy it.
Yeah. No, I get you completely. Like, I don't know. I'm not like that. Actually, pause. Let me rephrase. I was actually talking to a friend while I was painting for our assignment. And, you know, I was talking to her and she's like, oh, you know, like, I don't like painting. And similar to you, like, I want it to be perfect. But I love doing, like, clay and sculpting and things with my hands.
Yeah.
I hate doing that because it never comes out as cute or as pretty as I liked it. And my handprints are all over it. And I feel like it's ugly. And, like, I have no patience for it. Like we tried to do like a little date night with like the clay figures
Oh,
a
I
couple
remember.
months
They're
back.
so cute.
They turned out like ass.
No, they didn't. They
Yes,
were so
did.
cute.
They're, number one, like the
But
Mod
the
Podge is still
first
sticky.
thing, why were you competing with your significant other? That's crazy. Like red flag
And
number
he's,
one,
like,
don't
so
do it.
detailed. It's not fair.
He did do a great
He
job.
did a
I
fantastic
will
job,
say.
and I look like a go girl.
It didn't, but I mean, when you put them side by side,
No, when you put them side by side, insert picture here.
it's Megan Fox pre
horrific.
and then Megan Fox post, and it's hard. And that's why you should pick a fight with him after this.
Okay, don't have to tell me. But no, like I purposely avoided. I guess I am like you exactly. I purposely avoided the activity I wasn't good at because I just get enraged and I want to learn it then. But you know what is interesting? Not to bring it back to music because that's like our thing today. After my art classes, I quit my art classes because I started my orchestra classes and I was learning a new instrument, and I never felt that lack of patience when I was learning that.
Interesting.
Like I was fine playing the crappy little songs and learning the little scales and like knowing I was bad at it.
That's a really interesting point. I think I was too. I'm trying to think a little bit. I mean, I eventually did quit when I was like, I can't do licks on the guitar. Hello, I'm not gonna sit around and wait. I don't have 10,000 hours to waste. But I think you're right that it's like there's more patience. But you know what? Maybe the thing is with art, like paintings and things, it's like what's considered good art. It's or like back then for at least I think people that do know about art know that it's not necessarily beautiful for it to be good. But I think for me, it's like it has to be aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah.
Or it used to. Again, I still don't know enough about art to say that. But with music, you can't physically see it. Yes, you can hear it, but it's like it's building towards something. With art, you see where you went wrong very quick, and you're like,
ooh.
And then it means throwing the whole thing away with the song you just start over. Like nothing.
Oh, that's
it's not really tangible.
Good point, Andrea. Yeah, like there's a completely different process to messing up musically versus messing up. Like,
there's no evidence of it. I think that's what it is.
Oh yeah.
There's no receipts.
Wait, did we like hit the nail on the head here?
We solved it.
And another point I was going to say while you were speaking that came to my mind too. It's like art in terms of like the physical art, like a painting, a sculpture, feels so innate. Like you either have that gift or you don't. Like I always rag on my mom in these things, but like my mom can't do anything. She can draw a stick figure. But my dad, I don't know. Do you remember those restaurants that have like a big mantel?
Yeah,
that, like, you can draw on?
Yeah.
We would do like hangman with stick figures. My dad would draw full people and characters and like a whole thing.
Yeah.
And just could. But my mom cannot do
But it is true.
My mom can't even her handwriting. You can't read it.
But that's kind of like mine.
It's
mine
really,
is too.
You can read yours, I think.
Yeah.
I haven't read it in a while.
You have to see my morning pages. It's like, I forgot to spell everything.
Like, I feel like physical, tangible art is something that feels so innate that it's like kind of similar when my clay doesn't come out exactly like it. I'm like, I literally can't learn this. Like, I'm trying my best. It's not coming out good.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it. I don't have the patience for it either because I have no patience.
Absolutely. No, I'm like, this is actually a really fascinating conversation.
Really
Because I'm even thinking about the fact it does feel like it's innate. Because also with I think like when you're a child, with painting, it's so much more accessible, quote unquote, right? Because you can just paint on a wall, you can just see. But I'm trying to think of like, with music, you can't tell if a child is musically inclined until they have the instrument in their hands. So it's not just them. It's like a co-relationship, right? With painting, no. You paint anywhere.
Anywhere, anytime.
Ah.
Very cool.
Very interesting.
Wow.
Are they the same, musicians and artists? Yes, but they don't seem to be.
Oh. Done.
I said
done.
nothing.
But you said nothing.
Me when I participated in college. The dichotomy of the juxtaposition.
Like, you said nothing, but also you said it. And you said it in a scholastic, deep, motivational way.
It's all about confidence in the end, isn't it? It's all about the way you say things, not what you're actually saying. It's not about the things that you do. It's about the things that you say you're going to... I'm trying to quote the Noah Centineo Awards ceremony thing that went viral. Did you ever see that?
Oh, yes, but that's like a really deep
That's
one there,
deep.
and I'm not going to remember it.
It was
It's
just so
not
good.
about what you do.
It's
It's about what you say
yeah,
you would do.
yeah, some shit like that.
Something like that. And he says it.
And we all got it. We don't know what he said, but we felt that. I was like, yeah, King. Yeah.
So, I guess now that we're adults, in
Yeah.
quotes,
Hmm.
how was your artistic experience now with the
Yes.
medium you tried?
Yes. This was actually a really good experience, I will say.
Okay.
I think first, and I think it contributed. So I started, if you're on TikTok, you've probably seen, I don't know if you've seen this, because I think I've seen it more on like the writer side
All
of
of our
things.
wonderful content? Yes, I have.
But people are obsessed with this book called The Artist's Way.
Oh, no.
And I had kept seeing it. Like people being like, I'm going to start my artist way journey. And I was just kind of like, is this Scientology for screenwriters? Like, what are we doing? Like, it just sounds, and because the title of the book is, it's like a spiritual pathway. Like, exactly. There's a lot of language in there
It's
that I was
tremendo
like,
arroz con mango.
I'm scared.
I know.
Exactly. So I was a little bit hesitant. But then I got the book, and the low key, like, she's saying some stuff that I'm
My
like,
life was changed.
my life was.
You drank the Kool-Aid,
And I was like,
Andrea.
it literally is a cult because it worked. Like, you were persuasive enough that I'm saying yes, but it just hit. And so I like the concept of the book because the concept is just like one, like there's two basic tools, which is morning pages. The minute you wake up, you have to write 3 pages of anything. It can just be like, I literally don't know what I'm writing, but I have to do 3 pages, 3 pages, 3 pages. Oh,
Sorry about that.
sorry about that.
Earthquake. It's the tropics.
The fly came from my throat because it said shaky, 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 shaky.
Like the Daddy Yankee song?
Yeah, shaky, 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 shaky.
shaky.
Come throw down, come throw some ass with us on Friday. But so you do the morning pages, that's one thing. And then the other thing is an artist date. So you're supposed to like take yourself on a date, whether it's like to the movies by yourself or like, I know it sounds, or on a walk, whatever, to find spiritual thing. The whole concept of the book is like to tap to tap into your creativity.
Untop.
Like if you're having a block or something, but more like I liked that she was like extending it to like just living a more creative life.
Mhm.
So you don't need to be an artist to try to do this. It'll just make you more aware, like these exercises, some life magic, I guess.
Okay.
You're like, I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid. You keep trying.
Yes. Okay. Mhm.
But anyway, so I started doing that this week. And so I was already in that mindset of like, oh, like I have a greater purpose and I'm on a spiritual
Oh.
journey here. And that took me to Hobby Lobby to get my things.
We're all spiritual journeys vegan. Yes. Hobby Lobby.
I was a Michael's girly. I'm going to be so honest. And
Carísimo.
yes, but Hobby Lobby was closest. And so I
Oh.
was like, let me go. What a magical place. Also, it was packed for a Wednesday.
had enlightenment.
My artist date was Hobby Lobby. I did everything. I went through the jewelry section. I was like, should I become like a jewelry artist now?
I don't have patience for that either.
For
And it
jewelry?
never is as cute as I want it to be.
I tried when I was little, but I haven't tried ever since. Maybe it's time we do
I
that.
used to make bows.
Really?
That was my side hustle in
Oh my
elementary
God.
school.
In
I sold
elementary,
my
I
bows
did.
for $4.
Girl, I used to do like the bracelets with
No,
the
like hair bows, and they had
things.
clips.
Okay, $4 actually really like it makes sense. I don't think you were
I
like
stole it
scamming
off
people.
of another girl. The business model.
Friend. And what was your edge?
I had
You didn't have one. You fully stole the whole thing.
designs.
Okay. Okay, you were more creative.
Well,
Well,
but I remember she sold bows. She was smart, that little girl. She
And
sold bows.
and you saw an opportunity and
I
you
saw an
took it.
opportunity. She didn't trademark it. She didn't.
And that is on her for not knowing the legal structure of our country at 6 years old.
I was locked in at 6. I said, I have a family to feed. I've got bills to pay. It's the 2009 housing crisis. This is the
Oh,
time to buy
God.
now. And I was trying to get enough for my down payment.
Aw. And how did that work out for you?
Well, I'm in a rented apartment in Miami, Florida, paying way too much for rent by myself.
No, but I felt wasn't this a steal?
Steal is not the proper word. The proper sentence is lesser than
Okay,
everything
lesser
else.
than everything else. Okay, fair. That's valid.
Great value.
Great value. Okay, I like that. Isn't that another store? The Great Value store? No.
Isn't that No, that's a
Or that's
Walmart
Ziploc
brand.
bags, right? Great Value is somewhere. I don't know. I don't know where
Great Value's
what.
everywhere.
Great Value is everywhere. There's Great Value here.
There's great value there.
There's Great Value there. Go give yourself a hug. This week's artist date, go hug yourself. Oh, but so then this week, sorry, we're getting off track. It's kooky mood. We're in a silly,
I am
goofy
so
mood.
hungover, everyone. Like,
And we still showed up to work today.
she's been awake for 2 hours.
I've been awake for 2 hours.
No.
I went to sleep. I went to sleep at
slept for 2
5:12.
hours.
Yes.
You
I,
slept for 2 hours.
Yeah, I have not been awake for 2 hours. I've been awake for like 5. You're right. I'm sorry. It escaped me.
Anyways,
Hobby Lobby was amazing.
Lobby.
That was my artist day. But then I went home and Hobby Lobby gave me inspiration. I had no idea what I wanted to paint. Highland cows were everywhere. And I thought of you because I was like, we've spoken about Highland cows. It feels like a motif. It feels like that's what I got to do. So I went home. I looked up a little cartoon of a cow. And I was like, I got this in the bag. And then I started drawing the cow on my little canvas. I'm going to insert a picture here because you guys need to see the atrocity. I literally had to paint over it because I was like, that is the scariest.
No, Andrea, you're lying.
It is the scariest. I need you to see
this. This is the reveal. I have no idea.
You're going to see it in real time. You're going to see first the cow that I painted, the cow that I wanted. She's so cute.
Oh, he's so cute.
You saw that, right? And I tried my best. That was me giving it my 1,000%. Look at her eyes. Look at her eyes. Why is she going crazy? Ren.
Andrea. Why'd you make him Harry Potter? He's the boy who lived.
The cow mood. No, literally. Ren, but you see it. I was just trying to make it. I was just giving him hair. Anyways, as you can see, that's what I started off with. And I was like, I'm not going to feel defeated by this. I was ready. That was my 13th reason. When I looked at them side to side, I said, I should just quit right now. I should take this as the L. I should take this as the conclusion. No, not everybody needs to be an artist. But you know what I did? I swallowed my pride. I painted over it.
What did you end up with?
And I ended up with 3 palm trees. Remember I showed you? I sent you a photo.
Remember. Can you show me another one?
Yes.
They're purple?
Yeah.
Okay,
they're a little bit better. Like a little bit. No, exact. No, they're cute.
Oh, they're pineapple palm trees. They have really thick stems. No, but you did a good job.
I fully said, I'm doing a foreground and like a background.
It's good.
I put my art history to the test.
And there's fireworks.
And there's a coconut as a sun.
There's a coconut as a sun. Did you ever play Pocket God?
What's Pocket God? The monkeys?
They're like these little pygmy. Oh, is that politically correct? Can I say that? Pygmies? Pygmies?
What's a pygmy?
Hold on. Pygmies.
Like pygmy girls?
I'm using your Google.
No, please do. Imagine you see something in my search bar, you're like, oh.
I was like,
I don't think I need to see that. Sometimes I search weird stuff.
It was like this little, if you know what I'm talking about, great. It was like these little
monkey
cavemen.
And then you had
monkeys.
Weren't you pulling out? I'm thinking of a different thing. But there was like sticks. I know, we're thinking of different things.
You could like pull them
you think that's what my coconut looks like?
No, because there was a world that was like purple with like palm trees.
Oh.
And it looked like that.
I didn't. No, it was just pure brain.
Psychosis. She said purple red dot palm tree.
No, but I will say with my palm trees, I felt really good about them.
Well, that's great. They're cute. I don't mean that in a mean way.
No, but I was
this is not a cringe video.
This is why we're not continuing my journey as an artist, because I was fully expecting Andrea to be like, you are so talented. Those palm trees are actually like there's shading to them. There's depth. She fully said, cute.
I'm sorry, they are really cute. You should continue to paint.
It's okay.
You should continue to paint.
Part of the thing for the artist way, it's like it said go down memory lane and look of your Hall of Monsters. People that have like said something about your artistic journey, you're going on the Hall of Monsters. Victoria said I'm not an
Sorry.
artiste.
Sorry.
Anyways, so my experience was like, it was very relaxing. I was watching Princess Diaries.
Okay, great. Oh, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And then again, after I realized this is just for fun, Misty, nobody's grading you on
Yeah.
this, nothing's gonna happen, it got a lot better. And I was just relaxed and I loved my favorite part, seeing the paint all over my hands. I felt so cool, girl.
I feel like super great.
I felt like, like it's like you don't need to be put together because you're an artist. Like you have scars and the scars are just painting on your hands. Like you're putting yourself through hard labor. Like I just felt like I like earned my place on the earth, seeing like paint on my hands.
I see.
You know?
Yes.
So that was me. How was your
I
experience?
love that. Well, kind of similar in that vein. So my first task was writing my essay. It lasted about 10 minutes before I got frustrated and gave up.
Me every single
Which
time.
I got footage of me going, and I started to just slam the things because it's hard. I think because I haven't really written creatively, or maybe actually deeper pool.
Ooh.
I feel like whenever I've written creatively, like a lot of my friends would like make fun of it or like say it was like pretentious or annoying.
They're going on your hall of monsters.
They're going in my hall of monsters. So I think like I almost get an ick of
when you're
and maybe that's the full circle of why I love cringecore. I get an ick of myself trying so hard to write something.
Yeah, because somebody instilled that in you.
Yeah. Wow. Full circle. See, why go to therapy when you can just A, make a podcast and B, listen to ours?
That's so true.
I think that was this whole thing of like.
But when was the last time, for example, that you shared your writing with someone and then they kind of were like, he?
Yeah, the he was like high school.
Okay.
But then.
So that's not that.
In college, all of my like English classes that I had to write, and less so like the the scholastic writing of like prove this in your essay. Right. More like
the creative.
When I had like fun prompts, like one of my prompts in college, we had to go to a restaurant and write a restaurant review in the style of one of our favorite publications.
That's cool.
And then what was really my favorite ever writing assignments in college were I took a class called book packing. It was you would have loved this.
Really?
You would have eaten this up. So it was a Saturday class.
Oh,
I had to take all my credits because I was switching majors and it was like a whole thing.
Okay.
But I had to take all of my GE credits, which are your gen eds.
Yeah.
Like get them out of the way as soon as possible.
Right.
So I was a sophomore and I needed to get this English credit out of the way. Yeah. And they offered a Saturday class and it was this book packing class. And essentially the professor pieced together all of these books that feature Los Angeles in them from different time periods, different cultures, whatever. And then we'd read the book one week. Like your assignment during the week was to read and finish the book. And then by Saturday, we had a rental bus and you would drive to the locations mentioned in the book, like open the page in front of them, meet the people working at the restaurant or go on the street that the person drove in the book. Like super fun, super exciting.
It's super immersive.
And like it was great. Like I loved that class. It was a great semester. But one of our assignments every week was a journal.
Okay.
And just to like journal about either what we read or what we experienced on the book packing that prior week. And like I would really like pour into my journals like I felt this, like this is what I experienced. And my teacher always came back and said, like, this is beautiful. Like, you write so naturalistically. Like, it's just, like, it's like you get, he said this wonderful comment to me one time that was like, you give us an insight into your mind that, like, for most people would have that with, like, lock and key, but you aren't afraid to, like, let the ugly out. Like, something like that. Because I had written about, like, walking on Skid Row, which you don't know, like, Skid Row's a part of Los Angeles, like Portecito. It's a lot of where like the drug activity is, homelessness, trafficking, sex workers. Like it's a whole thing. Yeah. So we walked through it because that was
part of
one of the things that they had done in the book, and like it was really really impactful. But like I'll be honest, like I've always grown up super privileged. We live in Miami, like we don't really see that as much here. Yeah. And I was in my journal very, just writing very sheerly, like this was kind of really scary at first. Yeah. But we walked into a shelter and you learned about the people who worked there and like almost they had people that they called regulars, but like them learning about the journey of those regulars and all this stuff. And it was like really, really impactful, but also I just wrote, oh, this was like, oh,
It
it
was
was scary. But like, I loved those assignments, but I think in the past I was just so like, nobody wants to read my stuff because of what happened in high school. So when I sat down to write this essay for all of 20 minutes
Yeah.
this week, I think similar to your artistic experiences of like, I want it to be perfect. Like
From the get-go.
from the get-go, I know exactly how I want to end the story
Yeah.
and how I want, like, but I have no idea how to start it. And I have no idea what to put in the middle. And it's like every single thing I write sounds stupid and it doesn't sound right. And it doesn't articulate exactly what I want to say in the way I want to say it. And it's so frustrating.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, I don't want to write something that sounds dumb, but does it actually sound dumb or am I just having people
Yeah.
in the back of my mind? So that was artistic journey number one. That ended fairly swiftly because I was like, if I try and do this every day this week, I'm going to have a freaking heart attack. That was number one. And then number two, I got back into painting, as I mentioned earlier. And I actually did it this morning.
Iconic.
A, because I needed to self-regulate because I was fighting hangover demons. And it was either vomit or paint.
And you chose the latter.
And I chose to paint.
I would have chose vomit.
It wasn't even because I like felt ill.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know.
Do you
if
want
ever
to
get
like
the Sunday scaries? Like,
ooh, if you got them on a Saturday?
I got them on a Saturday. Like,
no, that's terrible.
I don't like.
Yeah.
I feel kind of blue.
Yeah.
My head hurts. I have things to do. Like, I just like when I get anxious, I get nauseous. Yeah. So I was like, I don't want. So I locked it and painted, and it was great. Like, I bought this little crappy kit off Amazon, but it came with the paintbrushes. It came with like a little mixer. It came with all the paints, the canvases, and it was so nice. And granted, like I was on the phone with two of my friends, so and they were also like kind of recovering from hangovers or getting ready for brunches. So there were moments that were super talkative, and then other moments that were super quiet.
Yeah,
and I was just
painting away,
painting along, and it was so calming and so refreshing.
Yeah,
and I forgot like how regulative like it is that I'm just like, this was my task, and and that's it. Oh, maybe that's the other thing about painting too. You don't have to finish it in a sitting because you need to let some of the paint dry before you can do other things.
Teaches you patience.
So like, I think that was the other thing of I feel whenever I do something like the clay molding or like writing the essay, I have to finish it then. Yeah, I have to finish it then because if I don't, when am I going to have the chance to come back to it? And like, if I don't have the chance to finish it now, like I'm going to lose my thought. Or what if I have a good thought and I'm not in front of the computer or all this stuff versus this? It's like painting forces you you need to stop. Yeah. Because like there's nothing else to be done right now.
Absolutely.
And I loved it because I am the type of person I feel across all things. I'm usually like, press the gas. I have to do this now. I have to finish this now.
Same.
And this forces you to not do that. And I loved it. It was like, brain, be quiet.
Shut up.
Just do pretty picture.
Yeah.
And my picture's for my friend.
Oh,
because
that's so
I was like, well, I need like something to paint. She's like, paint me something. And so she picked a picture and I'm painting a picture. So, whatever it's done, which it will be done by the time we're editing this, I'll put it here.
She's so
my finished picture.
Oh, so it was a good experience. It
Really
sounds
good.
like. Yeah. I'm so glad. But I agree with you. I feel like a productivity machine. And so like literally it's like unless you're doing something useful. And I was gonna ask you, I think a lot of the times I don't indulge in painting as much as it's been proven it's therapeutic. I've done it. I know what it feels like because it also feels like an indulgence. I'm like, I'm literally like, if I'm not painting a pretty picture, if I'm not painting it for anybody, if it's not going anywhere, I'm kind of like, like for example, I feel like when it comes to writing, I have a Substack, but I don't have a diary. Like I'm not someone that like, which is when I'm really down in the dumps and I'm like, I gotta get out, I'll write in a journal.
You really never kept a diary?
Like I think when I was little, yes. Oh,
but like how little?
Like elementary school.
Oh my god, I have a diary.
Yeah.
Like I would write in it in high school and college.
Oh no.
And I went in depth.
I think I did also every once in a while, but again, it wasn't like a consistent thing. And it felt like therapy whenever I would do the journal. But as someone that likes to write, I never write, like I always write knowing that it's like a production that I'm putting somewhere else.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what I mean of like with painting, it's hard for me to like sit down and do it because it's like I'm not giving this to a friend. That's
Right.
embarrassing. They don't want to see that.
I want the purple palm trees.
But I think it's do you?
I want
roll
the
the tape
cow.
back.
I want the cow. I want
You
you
want
to.
the cow?
That's my task for you. You need to sit and do the cow with his cross-eyed and Harry Potter lightning.
And then no, she needs to die. She needs to be buried. It's okay. Some paintings don't need to be made. But that is the point. I think from this lesson, it was like art doesn't need to be shared for it to still be like worthy in its own. Like the fact that you made a time to like, because I think one of my, I've always felt this way. I have not met a person that does not, that like some people are more artsy than others, right? But I think the most human thing about us is art. I think everybody has an inner artist. Everything is an art. Unless you genuinely don't listen to music, don't watch movie, like unless you're literally in a freaking box, like the fact that you can see something and like feel something toward it, to me, it's like you have an inner artist that recognizes art and sees it. And so I do think we're all, it's just more a matter of like,
how does it activate?
How does it activate? And it doesn't need to be, well, how do you call it? It doesn't need to be your life sustenance. Like, I think there's this whole myth of like, if you have a talent, you need to exploit it. And that was something that happened to me with my singing journey that I fully thought I was going to be a rock star. Like at one point my dad was like, yeah, let's find her.
A manager?
No, like a producer. So she can create music and like come on this journey. And eventually I gave up on it. And now I'm like in the journey of like singing again.
Do you have
like
anything produced?
No.
Oh my God.
No, but I realized it was kind of like everybody in your life will tell you that if you're good at this one thing, you should pursue it.
Yeah.
And it's like it being your hobby doesn't take, you're still an
Hobbies
artist.
are so valid. Not every hobby needs to turn into a job. It's funny you say that. This is the slight segue, but or slight left turn. Like
that was the right.
I love doing.
Continue.
Technically, it's their left.
It's technically, yeah.
It's their
so
left.
I did it correctly.
You were right. You were on it. Yeah. You were right.
I was right. Okay.
Anyways, just slight turn left of like, you know, I love doing yoga, and I've told you how much. And my mom's like, you should go and get your license and teach it. I'm like, no.
I just enjoy it.
I just love it. I don't want to teach it. And I think art is one of those things too. You can love it, love it, love it, love it, but doesn't mean I need to do it for a job. And I think that's why when I did play an instrument, I eventually quit it because I didn't want it to be, well, there's a lot of factors that made me quit it, but one of the biggest factors was I was at a performing arts school and most of these people were preparing to go to school for that or work in that. Yeah. And I just didn't want to do that. I loved the instrument for the fact that I could play an instrument. And yes, it was cool like to be part of little orchestras here and there and make friends and meet people who also liked it. But I just wanted it to be the little outlet that I loved. And then when it wasn't that, I didn't want to do it anymore. So I love art for the sake of art.
I love art for the sake of art. I love art to feel human, to feel grounded.
It's so important.
It is so important. And I think people say, and that's what I mean, that I think we're all artists. And that's why create something, not for it to be beautiful, but to keep your mind sane. Like, I think as an overthinker, the amount of times that I'm just like going literally like short circuiting, and the moment I do anything that's like a creation, even if it's posting a damn TikTok, but you're creating because you're posting a lot. Yeah, go like. It does help. Like, it does make you feel so much better to just
like even editing, which I'm not the world's best editor. And do I love it? No. But it is an outlet in itself. Like, I love Andrea. Part of our process is like we sit down and we watch, you know, whatever we have footage, and we like lightly cut it together for an assembly. And like even that, we do it for a couple of hours, and it's such a fun time because we build off of each other's commentary, and
we're laughing.
We laugh, we yap, and it's great. And you think like all expressions of art are valid, although some are dumb.
Explain. Give us some of it.
I don't know. There's some like I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but like the years ago banana at Art Basel. Do you remember that?
No.
They put like a banana on a canvas.
But like painted or just it was just a literal
duct
banana?
taped.
And what was the? Just look at the banana.
Like some of that, I'm not gonna pay $50,000 for the
that's
banana to rot on my
crazy.
wall.
That's so weird.
Like there's some things that I think are not valid, and like come at me all you want, art community. Maybe I'm just uneducated in that aspect,
same.
but like
Same, but also but that is the thing with artists, and I feel like that's like not everybody, but I think we need to stop with the labels.
and what's that?
And by that I mean I feel like people like I was really afraid for a long time, for example, to be like I'm an artist or I'm a writer because I felt like it is only when I reach a certain level of fame or acknowledgement or like things that I can call that. And I feel like a lot of artists lose the plot a little bit.
Yes.
And they lose it because they reach this certain level that they're just kind of like,
I can do whatever I want.
I can do whatever I want.
Pay attention to it.
And it's just kind of like you come back full circle. If somebody doesn't understand you at novice and now they're not supposed to understand you at like the most expert level, that's weird. That's weird. Anyways,
art is weird.
Art is weird, and keep it weird. Unless
weird.
We're paying you for it.
No, then
make it understandable and easily digestible.
And I wanna buy.
Literally.
Terrible.
Literally every artist ever is like, you just don't know anything about it. Yeah, and what about
don't know
it?
Anything? I'm so sorry.
We've never claimed to know anything about it. We just claim we are artists. And the same way a banana is.
On duct tape on a wall.
And yes.
I think have we done a natural conclusion?
Yeah, I guess so.
I love that. So does everybody need to be an artist?
Does everybody need to be an artist? The thing is, I think we all are. Like, that's my thing.
Oh, I just saw like glitter like come down from heaven. You said
no, but I think we all are. I just think I know.
Sorry.
I think we can all paint. Yeah, Monet, you're shaking in your grave, but you've not seen my cow yet.
What do you know about
Wait on it. No, but I genuinely think it's a thing that's the most human thing. So to me, it's more like about maybe you haven't tapped into it, but also tapping into it doesn't mean you need to pursue this. Like, you know, but maybe if we all painted a little bit more or sang a little bit more out of tune or did things without expecting it,
dance and
AI wouldn't have gone as far as it did. I'll say it. Maybe if the tech bros had painted Highland cows.
Honestly, you're so right, because it's like art also teaches you about what we were speaking of earlier. Yeah. Like you need patience. You need to search for
so many things.
You need to like search for your craft.
It teaches you about perspective.
Technique, the perspective. But AI is just a quick like, what is the temperature outside?
Exactly. No, literally.
Instead of going to your weather app
instead of touching the fucking grass.
Yeah.
Instead of doing as people do.
Do you do that?
No.
Oh, okay.
But anyways, I do think we're all I think we're all artists. I think we shouldn't be afraid to say it. And I think claiming the label does not mean that you're aspiring to be anything more than someone that creates art.
Andrea, this is like the most inspirational, like I'm like inspired.
Mama, call me. I'm ready.
I am motivated. Like I feel like anything is possible.
I'm glad I've been writing like maybe I just had a conversation with my friend yesterday. Like she's very stoic right now and I'm hating every second of it.
No, you're
and I'm like magic's in the air.
Yeah.
Pixie dust. I'm glitter.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful way to describe someone.
Well, but if somebody hates glitter because it's like it gets
but I love that. Exactly. It's not for everybody. But the people that like it.
But unfortunately you're also stuck on those people whether or not they like it. Glitter doesn't come off easy.
So not easily forgettable. I am glitter.
Yeah, you're glitter.
I love that. You're glitter too, if you want to be. I don't want you to feel forced on people.
I want to be like confetti.
No,
Why?
I don't like confetti because confetti comes out of paper.
Paper's moldable. There's so many beautiful things made from paper.
Paper is moldable, like money.
And that's where I'm talking about.
And that's when I contradicted everything I just said about AI. I think we're both. You're a ray of sunshine, but I think we're both glitter. You're the sun, the stars, and the moon.
I'm not.
You are, in my eyes.
I am an earthquake.
No.
Earthquakes are fun.
Shaky, 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 shaky. Earthquakes are fun.
Anyway, sorry. Until they're actually terrifying.
We need to let you now go.
Sorry.
It's up to you.
Yes, I think everybody is an artist. It's like we said. I think
No,
I'm
does everybody need to know that literally?
circulating.
Get her some paint. Get her some paint.
I can't paint.
Does everybody need to be in?
Not everybody needs
There
to.
we go.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes. Everybody needs to be an artist.
Yes. There we go.
But not in that sense of the sentence that like we automatically think it
They're
is.
Picasso.
It's more like I think everybody needs to find an outlet of self-expression, whatever it might be. Whether it's painting, molding, writing, walking, singing, dancing, humming. What are other things? Doing nails. That's an art.
That is a beautiful art.
But
they're very talented.
that's a challenge. I think just something that like, I don't know, takes you away from your life for an hour or two. You can have a sip.
Takes you from your life and into yourself.
Oh. Dude, you're like
Mel Robbins, who?
After bang.
Nothing about let me.
But yeah, like, I don't know. I think everybody has it. And I think everybody should find that one thing that just gets their creative side sparkly.
Yeah.
So
find your glitter.
2 yeses. Vote in the comments.
Vote in the comments.
Should everybody be an artist?
After they see our art, like what we put up, they're like exiting out of the episode. No. They're like, I'm not gonna take opinion on artistry from a bitch who can't paint.
Yeah.
Well, that was I love it for us too. Yeah.
So, what's your next artistic venture?
I think I might write a song on GarageBand. I told you I was thinking about it.
You really should. I
really should
put it on the Spotify.
Put it. Maybe you never know nowadays. So that's gonna be what's gonna be yours.
I'm gonna finish my painting. Number 1, but number 2, I think I'm gonna paint something else.
Well, you do have a kit now. You're ready to go.
4 more easels.
Oh
no, 4 more.
It was worth
canvases.
Amazing.
I mean, they're like not the best canvases, but whatever.
No, it's okay.
Yeah,
it'll do the trick. Yay! Okay, well, and now I guess onto our object of gratitude. Since
I actually have one ready for once.
Please,
Chick-fil-A chicken minis.
Oh, what are the chicken minis? Like the chicken nuggets?
The breakfast. They put the chicken nuggets in like this sweet little dough bread.
Oh, kind of like a donut?
No, kind of like a little sanguchito, but they're like little. They're like this.
Oh my god!
And there's 4 of them. They're like, oh, that's big. 4, and like the bread is kind of sweet.
Yeah.
And it's got the little chicken in it, and
oh my god!
It's really good. And like I have 1 order of them a week. Yeah. Usually on Fridays, like start my weekend off.
Yeah.
And I loved every morsel of it.
Oh my god, nice.
So Chick-fil-A chicken minis, I will love you forever.
I want to try that.
Girl, I'll have them ready next time.
Okay. Slay. Mukbang.
We shoot on a Saturday. I'm like.
Right. I forget they're closed on Sundays.
I know.
They hate us. Okay. I remember part of mine. It was Friends Who Challenge You, but then there was a better part to it. That it was related to food. But I like
try something.
That's a thing. Argentinian alfajores. Oh my god. My mom got these. I don't know if they're from Costco or what, the Havana ones.
Yeah.
92 calories. It's dark chocolate, dulce de leche.
Oh, it's so you.
I have it.
You have never had one?
No, they're mini, and it's like I feel like such a skinny. Because
your life changed.
My life changed.
I can't believe you've never had an alfajor.
The things I've had them, but these that are like tiny one. And again, I have to insist, 92 calories. Life changing. I have one every single day. Sometimes 2.
Andrea, one time, did you call me or did you tell me in person?
About the cookies?
On a panic. She's like, Victoria, I've had 5 Oreos today. No.
And I fully crashed out. And after I ended the call, I went and had 2 more.
It's because I FaceTimed her having one and she's like,
no, one thing. There's drugs in Oreos. Go after them.
You just have a sweet.
Don't I know because I can't think. Oh, should we get it?
No, I have to.
You have to go sorry, a lot of things.
Lots.
Anyways,
of things. I need water.
This is Anyway, well, guys, go off, do your thing. That was our episode.
That was me. I'm like, cut the cameras. I need water,
Jeff. Oh, Jeff wanted to let everybody know that what he did for this week is put a DJ song on SoundCloud under the name Halsey. So just go look it up. You'll find it. Yeah.
I'm there. What?
If you look up Halsey on SoundCloud.
Halsey?
Yeah, Halsey.
The singer? It's Jeff.
Just look it up. I think you'll be into it.
They're the same person?
I'm not gonna come
Oh, he
forward with
produced
this.
it.
I'm not gonna. I think you need to make your own decision
You're
about
right.
this. But just go
I
look at
didn't
his
think.
songs.
That's my fault.
Anyways,
Thanks guys for watching,
thanks
and
guys. Have
see
a
you guys
great
soon.
week.
Have a great
Bye.
week. Bye.